Andarki namaskaramulu. Today is a very important day that we have completed a very important course, the advanced level 2 course on Sanatana Dharma, certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. Today, after completing 4 months of coursework, we have conducted an examination, and all students who have appeared, all have successfully completed the course. We will start this session paying respects to our country by reciting Vande Mataram and then proceed with the Prarthana. After that, we will proceed with the formalities. Let us request Challa Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayajasitalam, Sasyasyaamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajosna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhurabhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram.
వందే మాతరం. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. Now let us request Venkat Narayan garu to chant Prarthana, please.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. 1 minute meditation followed by 3 times Omkar. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrunvannoti Siddhasadanam. Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinama Vitrevatu. Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha. Gurureva Gatir Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guroho Matirasti Gurau Mam Pahi Guru Jnananandamayan Devan Nirmalaspatikakritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhasha Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavatyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Asato Ma Sadgamaya तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव। ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
హరి ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. ధన్యవాదములండి వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. Now we'll start the proceedings. Let us welcome our chief guest, Swamini Sad Vidyananda Saraswati ji.
नमस्ते।
In spite of her busy schedule at US, she has made it convenient to come and bless us. Let us invite her
स्वागतम।
and let us invite our patron, AHP Rao Garu. And let us also invite our Guruji, and he is the president of Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith, and who is running this course along with in association with Veda Samskruti Samiti, Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu. Welcome.
स्वागतम। नमस्कार।
Swagatam. And let us welcome our Vice President, Sanatana Dharma, Dr. Somanch Tangirala Vishalakshi Garu.
स्वागतम।
He is the Associate Director of our course also. Let us welcome her. Swagatam.
Thank you.
Now I request AHP Rao Garu to say a few words and give the welcome address, please.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः, धन्यवादाः। सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं व्याहरामि। केयूरान विभूषयन्ति पुरुषं हारान चन्द्रोज्ज्वला न स्नानं न विलेपनं न कुसुमम् नालङ्कृता मूर्धजाः वाण्येका समलङ्करोति पुरुषं या संस्कृता धार्यते क्षीयन्ते खलु भूषणानि सततम् वाग्भूषणं भूषणम्। बलदेवानंद सागरं नमस्कारं कृत्वा इदानीम् अद्य कार्यक्रमं संस्कृतभाषा कृते जयतु भारतं जयतु संस्कृतम् अस्माकं कार्यम् आरम्भं कुर्मः। सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं व्याहरामि। संस्कृतभाषायां वक्तुम् इच्छामि, परन्तु सर्वेभ्यः अवगतं न भवन्ति इति मत्वा आङ्ग्लभाषायां प्रयत्नं करोमि। I invite everybody for the valedictory session of our course level 2, successfully completed under the able guidance of our course director, chairman Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith, Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu, and our associate director, Dr. Vishalakshmi Garu, and faculty of the team, and able management capabilities of Dr. Babu and CC Babu Garu and other organizers of this course, Vasundhara, Venkatnarayan Garu, and other people. We are conducting these courses in the last 4 years with this initiation and inspiration given by Dr. Prabhu Garu and Dr. Visalakshmi Garu to us. And I'm proud to say that we have already completed around 12 courses in this line. We are doing the little bit, a Samhita in the segment of Punar Nirmanam of Sanatana Dharma in the country. It's a very, very, very small effort. And I hope it is reaching to the public and it will grow in a bigger scale and will achieve the target of filling up our Sanatana Dharma in the young minds of our future generations. Now, in the level 1 course, we try to give the fundamentals of Sanatana Dharma and we try to explain the basics of Sanatana Dharma and about our various granthas, various vidyas we have in our Sanatana Dharma. What are the fundamental concepts in that? And we have to get clarity on those concepts so that our younger generations will be able to, and this is to be mostly, though the younger generation have not attended the course, the people who have attended will convey to the younger generations, and those people will be able to tackle the problems of the Breaking India forces and the anti-Sanatana Dharma attitude in the country prevailing at present. And it is a must. We all must support it. While the first course gave the fundamentals of Sanatana Dharma such as Rutam, the living principles of Sanatana Dharma, Chaturvidha Purusharthas, and Chaturvidha Ashramas, and Sashtavikaras, Nivritti Marga, Pravritti Marga, Sagunopasana, Nirgunopasana, Satyamvada, Dharmanchara, Sarvejana, Suno Bhavantu, Dharmo Rakshatarachitaha, Rukkha Rakshatarachitaha. All these basic principles, time, Samaya Palana, were clearly explained by our faculty members under the guidance of Dr. Prabhu and Dr. Visalakshmi Garu. The able speeches of, inspiriting speeches of Dr. Visalakshmi Garu and the very knowledgeable, comprehensive lectures of Dr. Prabhu Garu has made us get a name in the society that Veda Samskruti is conducting good courses and inviting the people to attend the courses more and more. I am very much convinced and happy for the success, but there is always a better way. We should improve further and do better way and do the service. And always, not only these faculty members, the students they have attended, I thank them all for showing interest and joining our courses and encouraging us by taking interest in our courses and strengthening our confidence and our willpower to do a better service. Not only that, the donors who are donating us, whatever they could do, we are very happy, we are very convinced, and they are increasing our responsibility by donating to us. And I hope we are fulfilling to their aspirations and these things. With the blessings of Swamini Sadvijananda, these courses started 4 years back, and I thank her, pranams Swaminiji, for guiding us always, not only this faculty and these people, always behind us, this Swaminiji and other patrons, advisors, gurus, so many people are there behind us. You can go to our website, the list of the names are there in that. They are all behind us, they are helping us. Whenever they meet us, they guide us, they help us, they inform us how to conduct these courses. Based on those informations, we are proceeding ahead. Though we are at a very senior age of our life, we are trying our best to do it. I don't know how far we can continue this. I request younger generations to come forward and take this metal forward. Now, while in Sanatana Dharma course, we try to establish the principle of Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhu mate sangostva karmani. While the Sanatana Dharma course gist is doing karma. The karma is to be done, and you have got right only in doing karma, not in its fruit. And that is left to the automatic feedback control systems established by Paramatma. It gives as it is. But you don't have a right to stop your karma also. You are supposed to do your swadharma. Swadharma has to be done, and swadharma is only the important thing. Paradharma is to be not to be done. While Arjuna started doing Bandhu Dharma in Arjuna Vishada Yoga, Krishna realized this, his diversion from Kshatriya Dharma to Bandhu Dharma, and tried to bring back him to the Kshatriya Dharma. And at the end of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna realized the real Gnanam and understood his responsibility and took into Nishkama Karma and Saranagati and Daivaradhana principles. With those concepts, he has started the war again. The same way, we also should establish our Sanatana Dharma in the country, which is being attacked by the Bring India forces. Our karma is to be done, our sadharma is to be done, and we should establish and we should do our duty and leave the fruit to the God. So this is the basic thing. With this Sanatana Dharma principles, with explained speeches on Sodha Samskaras and Sanatana Dharmas and Bhagavad Gita and by Dr. Prabhu and Dr. Visalakshmi Garu and other faculty members, we could complete level 1 course with basic principles and what is there in the Sanatana Dharma Veda Vangmayam, Vedas and Vedangas, Darshanas and other Vidyas, Shastras, Dharma Shastras, Shrutis and various other Kavya Grandhas. We try to put that knowledge in the minds of the members. And now, level 2, our concentration is on the science in our Veda Grandhas, Veda Vangmaya. And if you see the various Grandhas, if you see the history of our country, the whole Ichwaku Vamsha or Surya Vamsha and Chandra Vamsha kings, even now we are remembering them, right from Ichwaku till recent kings who have successfully ruled the country till the invasion started. They all followed Sanatana Dharma based on Samskrita Vangmaya only. And the people, the crores and crores of people during these millions and millions of years lived based on these Sanatana Granthas only. This modern science developed recently. Does that mean that older people, earlier people did not have any science? They all studied these Vangmayam only and lived happily, much more happily than we are now. So, the Samskrita Vangmayam does contain the science behind it. The science we are doing it, science we are following for our living purposes. Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanyad anna sambhavaha yajnad bhavati parjanyo yajna karma samudbhavaha. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam brahma nityam sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam. This shows a Sanatana Dharma slokam in Bhagavad Gita. Everybody may think like that. But don't you think there is science behind this? That's what I want to bring out in this course. What is there in our Vedavangmayam? Annat bhavanti bhutani. This is gene. Genes are being developed from your annam. Everything is automatic feedback control systems. What Paramatma has created, Prakriti, is not somebody is doing the work. Is not somebody is establishing something, standing there and doing a program, laboratory and all these things. Nothing is like this. Everything is automatic. Automatic feedback control systems. That is the system, the Prakriti, Srushti, started by Paramatma. This Annat Bhavanti Bhuchani means what? This is gene creation in your body by eating your food. The gene is being created in your viryam, and that is giving santati. And then what is next? The Anna, how Anna has come? Anna has come from Prajanyadana Sambhavaha. The water cycle. The water cycle is established, they informed there. The Prajanyas Anna Sambhava, how Anna is created from Meghas, Varsha, and Vyavasayam, agriculture. All these things come under this point. And then Agnat Bhavati Parjanyo. What is the rule? What is the science? What is the know-how for this? Where from this know-how has come? Where from this planning has come? This has come from Agnas. Agnas is being done, and Agnas, where from it has come? The knowledge, the know-how from Vedas. That is Veda Pramanam, standard. The knowledge is being spoken about there. And then Karma Samodbhavam, Brahmodbhavam with the Brahmashta Samudbhavam. Tasma Sadagatam. All these things come from where? Paramatma. The ultimate reality. So this simple sloka looks like that, but it conveys the big meaning. And our purpose is to convey these things to the public. What is their science in our Veda Granthas? How people have lived studying these Granthas happily in the past. And now this contains not only the science, it contains the basic principles of conduct and character and ethics, moral. Without that, without dharma, ardha, kama, or doesn't serve anything. It leads to adharma. Without dharma, if we go to karma, ardha and kama, people lead in a wrong life, immoral life. What is happening nowadays? So the establishment of dharma is very important to live happily and fulfill our aspirations of getting ardha and fulfilling our desires, kama. And when you do this successfully, then only you will get moksha. So, and if that is the basic principles. If you see the latest modern science, quantum mechanics, if you see Aruna Prashna, the quantum mechanics, quantum physics is being established there. It was there in the older Veda Granthas itself. And it's only, we have to understand that. If you see the Garuda Puranam, the Sravanas, how they are informing what Jiva has done, 80 lakhs Jiva Koti, 80 lakhs Jiva Koti, when they go to Yamaloka, how Sravanas could understand what you have done all your life. How they could read your chitta in your mind. The chitta goes along with Sushma Sarira to the Yamaloka. When Sushma Sarira goes there, from chitta, Sravanas take the information. How the information is going automatically. Not one man, not one person. From 84 lakhs Jiva Koti, the information is going. Mainly our 800 crores Manavas. It is going to the Sravanas, a knowledge bank, a computer bank. And that information is being fed to the Chitragupta. And based on that, Yama is taking decision. Whether this fellow has to go to Sarga or to Snarka or to Bhuloka, where he should go. And this information, how it is going with Chitta to Sravana. Quantum physics. This is my perception. It is further study is to be done. And other principles, management principles like karma, trikarana suddhi, and like that, so many other principles are there. Nan rishi karte kute kavyam. Like that, simple words, capsules of Vedas give us this science, management, to the public, to society, guidance, guide the public, guide society. So that has to be properly brought out. Not only Vedantam, Vedantam is a must, but to attract the younger generations, to make the people understand the importance of our Vedavangmayam. We have to bring out the science in Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, Vedas, what is there in whole Shastras, that has to be brought out. And our efforts was towards that. And successfully we could do that, I think, with the able guidance of, with the blessings of Swami Sadvijananda and with the blessings of Dr. Prabhu and Dr. the inspired Saraswati of our courses, Dr. Visalakshmi Garu. I thank all the people. I thank all you people also for encouraging us by joining our courses. With these few words, I close for today. It's a pleasure for me to always, anytime, to interact with you people and share my ideas with you. And not only this, we have started Vedavani Journal, a journal that is being to convey the ideas which I am talking now on science in Vedavangmayam. In section 1, one section is totally earmarked for that purpose. We are trying to bring papers in that. Please follow our website. Please follow our Vedavani Journal and encourage our Vedavani Journal by your knowledge, by your experience. Each one of you is expert in your own field, and add that science and management principles which you are using all these days in your life, and add this Vedavangmaya information and try to bring out to the younger generations what is actually there in our Vedavangmaya. That efforts can be done only by you people who have attended this course. So please do that efforts and educate the younger generations to the maximum extent possible. Though you are already, most of the people are mostly above 60s, though you are all at the end of retirement life and all those things, but don't take rest. We are not meant for taking rest. You have got a lot of responsibility at the present juncture of the society. The older generation has got a lot of responsibility now. Don't think that I can take rest. You are supposed to do your responsibility and fill up your responsibility by educating the younger generations with the correct ideas on Sanatana Dharma and the value of our Vedavangmayam. With these few words, I thank the organizers. I thank everybody attended this course, and I close here. Namaste. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavadamulanడి. Thank you so much for the welcome address, and you have brought out what we essentially what is our goal. Thank you so much for your advices. We'll definitely go by what you have advised us and then take it forward. Now, let us welcome our chief guest, Swamini Sadvidyananda ji, and let us request her to give her blessings for the success of this course and also the future courses. Let us welcome her. Swamini ji, please.
Namaste. Om Bhadranno api vatayamanaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om to everyone. Namaste to everyone. I would like to continue what our Prabhakar Raoji was telling, that all of us have a lot of responsibilities, because there is a one good news is there, that NCRT, CBSE posts, now they have brought out the books on history, which openly is telling what Mughal people have done to us, how much they have destroyed. What British people really did, they looted India. They have written, they have looted India. And also they have brought out the book on science, where they are mentioning about our ancient science, like when we say atom. Already we had our Rishi Kanad, who was talking about the Vaisheshika, that is called Vaisheshika Darshana, where he has talked about the atoms. So now the new book has come where they are showing all these aspects of science where it was available. Now also all books are available to understand. So different levels, different people are working to bring out our own culture in own way. Other day I was talking to some people, then I said that, like, still we are learning in biology, that is a evolution, you know, and we follow this, what you call, um, what is his name?
Darwin.
Darwin, correct. So Darwin, but we have our own way of creation. We don't have to follow. We are not coming from the monkey. We are a Rishi Putras. I'm sure you must have heard from all this, because Prabhu Garuji is very good in these things. So all we have a Gotra. We have our Gotra, Bharadwaja Gotra, Kashyapa Gotra, Pipala the Gotra. So we are coming from the Rishi. We are a Rishi Putras. We don't have to follow what Darwin says. Same way, Ayurveda is there. All the Upavedas are all science. Dhanurveda, Ayurveda, Gandharva Veda, Sthapatya Veda, all these are the sciences. Surya Siddhanta books are there, all our sciences are there. And therefore, we have, as our Prabhakar Raoji was telling, we have so much responsibility that people, those who are educated, so though they are seniors, they can read these books and they can publish the articles, they can make young people see that what our culture have. We have converted our culture into the Shraddha only. I believe in Bhagwan, I go to the temple. No, we have that also. That is also our culture. That religious culture we have. But we have the books also. We talk about it. Because if you see anywhere, you see wherever we have a Varaha Avatara, on the mouth of Varaha Avatara, we have a Prithvi which is round. Understand? That means what? We already knew the earth is round. Not Galileo came and said that earth is round and he was jailed. You know, they say another they were telling it's a flat. No, we never said it is. That's why our geography book in Gujarati or Hindi we call Bhugol. Understand? Bhu means bhumi. Gol means round. So we have all these things. Why we have to depend on somebody? And therefore, we are all here. We have started from last 4 years. We are working hard to spread this knowledge. And the second level, we are giving all these things. All science are there. Whether it is a physics or algebra or arithmetic or geometry, we all, pi is from us only. We only the people, those who have first got the zero, have written zero, understand? Zero, they already had 10, but the writing zero, they never had. So it is our responsibility as a senior people also. I request all of you to read the books. Bring all in Hindi translation, in Telugu translation, in English translation. All these books are available. We have to read it and make youngsters to know that what we have. We knew all these things, and that's why we are more and more we should study our books. If we want to see what is a creation, how it has been created, go to the second chapter of Bhagavad Mahapuranam. In the second skanda, it is called Sarga Skanda. In the Sarga Skanda, there are 3 types of the creation as being mentioned, how it is being created. Not only that, the third chapter is called Visarga. Visarga means what? How it is being expanded. but it is woven within the stories, Manvantaras. So we are all focused on this one, who is Manu and Manu's son, and then what was his life and what was his kingdom. But we miss this particular aspect. Whole Bhagavata is full of science. Third skanda, if you read, there are different types of the animals are there. It is all enumerated one by one. There are different types of the plants are there, vanaspati. There are different types of the human beings are there. Different types of the birds are there. Different types of the reptiles are there. All mentioned there. So we can, those who have studied Vijnana, science, they can sit and read and bring out this part of the Bhagavata Purana or Brahmanda Purana, Skanda Purana. All Puranas are full of science. We have to bring out that particular portion and publish them. And therefore, Bhagwan has given us beautiful life. Bhagwan has given us the buddhi. Bhagwan has given us the opportunity to study. And therefore, it is our responsibility that we spread this knowledge, we spread this science, because it is there. What we need is we need the people, those who can bring out and write the article. It's not that European brought the machineries here. We already had a machinery. We already had a wheel. If you read Mahabharata, what weaponaries, how they were creating the weapons, all these weaponaries are there. Dhanur Vidya, what we call. So until and unless we ourselves educate about these things, we cannot argue with others. Another thing I want to request all of you is, I'm now in Boston. Day after I'm going Texas. Here I'm talking to some people. And also in India, also I talked to Dr. Ramnath Jha. He is a Darshan Shastra professor in JNU. See, the problem, what Vivekananda said those days, that anything which goes to America and comes back to India, we are ready to accept it. So if we can create students, those who are capable of learning in America and according to American academical requirements. If we can produce the scholars, those who can be here in the university. So this is a big demand here in America, that can we produce the students, those who are academically capable and acceptable in America. So every university, we can have our own people, those who can teach them. I have few people. One is a Kundan C is there. He's in SF in San Francisco. There is another person, very young person and very enthusiastic person he is. And his name is Krishna Maheshwari. His website also, the Hindupedia he has. And he's working on that. And with me, he's working that how we can create the academically compatible people, professors, lecturers, teachers for America. Because whatever is being accepted in America, other countries also accept. This is how it is. We have to go by the time. We have to go by the flow. And so I'm also working on that. That first thing is, like, we need to have a very good English. We need to expose ourselves to this American culture. We have to expose ourselves to the American academians, and there, if we can bring out this kind of the students, kind of the people, it is very much required here. Because if you see, Buddhists have done very good work. They publish a lot of books in English, and they created scholars as per the requirements of the American universities. Now they have their own Buddhist chair in every university. We don't have our Hindu chair. We tried one in Berkeley in California. But biggest mistake what we made is that we put the American who is anti-Hindu on that chair. Understand? He's scholar, but he's anti-Hindu. So we need to have that. And I'm really requesting Prabhu Garuji, I'm requesting Prabhakarji that we need these youngsters here because every university, they have chapels, they call here, and they have the Christian chapel. So they go and then they teach this. They celebrate Halloween, they celebrate Christmas in the university. We don't have that. We have a lot of temples here. More than 1,200 temples are there in North America. When I say North America, it is America and Canada, both. We have temples, beautiful temples we have. We have priests here. They do all kinds of puja and everything. But we ask priest, can you go and do some puja on Holika Day or on Diwali Day? Because they don't know English. They don't know how to talk to these students, you know. So by this, our Vedic Sanskrit Samiti, if we can develop some kind of the course or some kind of the, like Vishalakshi Amma is there, she is in college, so she knows better than me because she's in academic level. But we need to create that at the academic level, which is acceptable here in United States. So then every university, we can have our own scholars and they can present our culture in right manner and in proper way. So let us think about this also, because still I'm here more than 7 weeks I am here. So if you can find something, you can give me your response. I can talk to people here. I know few people. One man I just now, last month I came to know, I was at his parents. He's a math professor here. And I talked to him that we have our Vedic mathematics. So here in mathematics, like they don't have just a book is there and you teach them. Every professor has to do some research. So they emphasize more on the research. We are all bookworms. So he was telling me that it's very different here, that we teach math at the same time we do our own research also. So I said, but why don't you go for our Vedic mathematics? So he said that, Swamiji, I have already taken up the one project of research and I'm working on that. And you won't believe what he was working is, though it is a mathematical research, he's working on the wave, how the waves are being created mathematically, how water is behaving, how the sand is behaving, how the dune is there. So mathematically, he's doing the research on this one and said, Samiji, because I'm already having this project, so I cannot work on this one. But what you suggested, I will think about it. So I'm also looking here, though I'm giving lectures for the Gita or Upanishads and different places, but at the same time, I'm trying to look for the people, those who are in the university and those who can come and help us to see how academically we can become the compatible in the university. So I request all of you to think about that, find out some way where we can find out more and more academical Indians in America and how we can approach them, how we can give them the project or the book, and we can make them compatible for our Indian culture. And in California, in the school books, in the history books, and all these geographical books, they were talking a negative about India. They were showing the donkey on the road like that, But there are people, those who are working for the textbook curriculum, and they went to the court, and this court accepted that this country has a freedom and equal, everybody is equal, so we cannot criticize anybody here. And so they have to change the whole curriculum. So here we have the people, I know two people, those who are working on the curriculum of the textbook of the schools. So we need to have people more where we can work for this, because if American universities will accept this, then it becomes very easy for us to go all over the world. So this is, I'm really happy that I'm part of the VSS, and I'm very happy that I could attend this valedictory function. All my blessings are with you, and please give your thoughts what I have talked to you, and we will have we can have a Zoom meeting also uh, from 9th of August to 20th of August. I will be in California where this Krishna Maheshwari is there. I'm going to be with him. His friend Kundansi also is there. So if all of you agree, we can have one Zoom meeting with them, both of them, so they can tell us exactly what is the requirements and how we can connect and how we can work on this one, because they are also looking for the scholarly people like Vishalakshi Amma or Prabhu Garuji, and academically those who are working in India. So if we can collaborate them, Kandansi is already in university. So if you agree, between 9th of or maybe 12th of August or 13th of August, whatever, you keep these dates in the mind and let us have one Zoom meeting with these two youngsters. And other also are there, like I said, the mathematics professor Neil. I can ask him to join the Zoom meeting. So let us start something which is compatible in American universities.
That will be wonderful. That will be wonderful.
It's a wonderful session. Please arrange that
Yes.
meeting, Mahodaya. Please arrange that meeting, and I request Babu and Sisi Babu Garu and Prabhu Garu and Sisalakshmi Garu to attend and
Yes.
see that that we proceed on
Our
this.
Rajgopalji also can join.
Rajgopal,
You know.
our Subbu is there, Subramanyam is there in America itself. He also can join us. So please coordinate with these people and let us go ahead. And Kamesh Garu is there in America itself.
Yeah.
And whoever is there in they also can join also. But mainly these important people who can think of on these subjects, talk about.
Yeah.
So Prabhu Garu and
Actually, you know
Garu is a
what
must.
Krishna told me, yeah, last year when I was with him, he told me that Swaminiji, from the standpoint of academical level, you are a scholar of Vedanta and you are above PhD, but you don't have the compatible certificate from American university. Therefore, you are not acceptable in American university. Otherwise, knowledge-wise, we are much, much above them. But we don't have the American academical certificate. Do you understand what I'm telling?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have a lot of scholars, but we have to have scholars which are acceptable in American universities. That is what our target should be. And so let us have the meeting. Another person, young person, I'm going to see on 25th of July. I'm going to be with him, Jigar, his name, very young person. He's working on the cultural education also here in America. So when I will be with him on from 25th July to 2nd August, I will be with him. So I will talk to Jigar also. Tonight also I'm going to talk to him in Texas. He is in Texas, Dallas he is. So if we can have one before that meeting, we can have one meeting with Jigar also. There is another person in North upstate New York, Suhana Singh. She is also working. She has already published one book on our curriculum way. So I can talk to Suhana also. I met her in Coimbatore. We had one conclave. So in that conclave, Suhana was with me. So I can ask Suhana also, because she also suffered for her kids, and that's why she has brought out these books, very beautiful books by Suhana. So Suhana can join, Jigar can join. So I'm also looking for the young people here, those who can join us and guide us for the academical compatibility for the university.
Sure. Please fix the dates and coordinate with Dr. Babu
Yeah.
and Prabhu Garu, Dr. Prabhu Garu.
Sure.
Please.
Sure, we'll do that. Yeah.
request them to do it, please.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will also join.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha, Swaminiji.
You are most welcome.
Thank you so much for giving us various directions, and especially your efforts towards promoting our dharma in starting from US worldwide is a definite step towards the positive direction. And we are all with you, especially we have already gone through a few steps with your guidance. Definitely this organization will lead your initiative, and definitely will achieve milestones in that direction. And only we need your blessings and also the guidance, active guidance on this. Okay, with this, let us go forward. I'll coming back to our course, which is just finished. I just wanted to recollect what we have done now so far. I'll just give you a few statistics. This is the second batch of advanced level 2 certificate course in Sanatan Dharma, started on 8th March up to today. And we had taken the blessings of Shankaracharya ji during August 2022 and started these courses. And with his blessings, we have been successful conducting all the courses with the great feedback from all students. All courses were fully contributed, and all so far we have trained more than 2,000 students on various courses. And this course, we have admitted 50 students. This is only meant for the students who have successfully completed the basic course. And out of that, 36 people have successfully completed, and yesterday they have written the exam, and they have successfully completed this course. And there will be some supplementary exam for the remaining 14 people also. Hope they will also complete this course. And in this, this is the second course. In the first course itself, we had around 67 people who have completed out of 90 people. And this is, we have covered this syllabus during this course in greater details. And you can see these are the people who have taught us these topics. As Swaminiji is telling that there are requirement of people who will be with the qualifications and knowledge to teach in the American universities. Probably you can see all these people one by one. All of them are capable of teaching in the American universities. You can see Dr. Sumitraji, who is an expert in Natya Shastra and 64 Kalas, who taught us.
He's already visiting lecturer.
She has been a lecturer there, I think a professor there in a California Hindu University, or one university which is in California. And also you can see Ravi Prakash Aryaji, most of the time he spends abroad in America. And CS Prabhu Garu and Krishna Murari Tripathi ji is in BHU and has been traveling all over the world giving lectures. And also Sundari ji, now she is in US. And Vishalakshi ji, she is the expert on various things and capable of, she is qualified, qualified Hindu Sanatana Dharma Anunayis. And then we have Sitaram Ayagari, he is already in US and a qualified person. Gautam Mukherjee ji, Nitin Sridhar ji has got his own organization. Ananda Padmanabha Rao Garu is a DG of All India Radio and an expert in all the topics connected with Sanatana Dharma and epics. So he is very fluent in all languages. Sumitra ji, Nagaraja Rao Garu, and of course our HP Rao Garu. With all these team, I think this team can take you through the goal you set. Definitely, we will go forward, and
Yes,
please guide us.
yes, sure.
Okay.
Send me all the names and all these things so I can add them, and then we'll make the group. We make different WhatsApp group for this one.
Okay.
You can create one small group on WhatsApp for this way.
Sure, sure.
Okay, sure.
We have a group, faculty group, and to that I will add you also.
No, in that faculty group, many other faculty are there. Let us create a separate group with limited only here. There are all kinds of people who are not actually participating in our courses.
No. What you were mentioning, the names of those who are in America or they are traveling in America, only those who are connected to America only I want. No other.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now, going forward, we have conducted this most systematically, and we have given all the information to the students right in the beginning before their registration, syllabus, general guidelines, and training program. While conducting, we have had question answer sessions. After 1 hour of speaking, half an hour of question answer session, where students can participate and ask their doubts. Mostly, we are especially in the second level, we have concentrated on interaction with the students, and we to make it very formal education and also assess themselves. We had an online examination, both theory and practicals, and also we have given some extra coaching on Saturday and Sundays with guest lectures, and we made attendance compulsory so that it becomes a formal education. And let us thank Challa Chittibabu Garu and Lalita Krishna ji. Challa Chittibabu Garu has been a planner and a controller of all these webinars, and he has guided all the students to successfully complete this course. And also Lalita ji has been keeping track of the attendance, and I am always available to the course. And CSR Prabhu Garu has been there always for all students to clarify their doubts. And with this small brief about the existing course, we have successfully completed with blessings of Shankaracharya ji and Swamini ji. Now let us go forward and let us request our Vice President Sanatana Dharma, Dr. Somanch Tangirala Vishalakshi Garu, to say a few words for our guidance.
Thank you, sir. Nityanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Visvatitam Gagana Sadrisam Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna Rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. I'm very happy that we could complete the second batch of our second level Sanatana Dharma course. First of all, I thank our patron and director, Sri Akella Hemakanta Prabhakara Rao Garu, to start our VSS courses of Sanatana Dharma and teaching and educating our people about the essence of our Sanatana Dharma and our Vaidika Vangmaya completely, which is a very great course, in fact. And also I thank our Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu, who is also equally important as our Prabhakara Rao Garu. So both of them together are giving chance for all of us to have this sort of wonderful educational system, in fact, of teaching the essence of our Sanatana Dharma. I also thank our Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Akella Amarendra Babu Garu and also C. Chittibabu Garu and all others, whoever are involved in conducting these courses. I express my heartfelt regards and respect to our advisor, Swamini Sadvidyananda Saraswati ji, who is always blessing all the courses whenever we are starting. And as a backbone, she is standing to propagate this sort of Sanatana Dharma among our people and all the entire humanity. Now she gave a very good advice. It is such a good advice given by her that she is giving a sort of chance for all the great scholars of our dharma to propagate it among the entire mankind. This is a very good opportunity. We must utilize this, and all the youngsters, whoever are physically, mentally, and educational level, spiritually very great and having the good knowledge, they must come forward, and because they can spend their energies, their time, their knowledge, and first of all, they must lead such a dharmic way of life. Then, because whatever knowledge we have, Athiti, Bodha, Acharana, Pracharana, we say, first we must study perfectly, and the correct knowledge must be taught to the other people. Then, whatever we are believing, we are teaching, we must put them into practice by ourselves. Then only we got the right to propagate among people, and we must educate each and every human being about the essence of the teachings of our Maharshis, our Sanatana Dharma, because this is the only way of life for entire mankind to lead very happily, with harmony, with peace of mind, with tranquility, achieving the goals of our life. Not only here on this earth, even because we speak about the jiva, the soul, which is to be not the physical body. So the person means the jiva, the individuals, they must get the correct knowledge of the reality, that reality about which the Upanishads spoke and all. In fact, this course, each and every course is conducted in a very excellent manner. Yet, during this course, our people who are conducting these courses, the leaders, the great leaders, CSR Prabhu Garu, and then Akella Amarendra Babu Garu and others, they wanted to put it in practice. So, not only teaching Agnihotra, yoga and all, now they made each and every participant of this course to know about the narrating of our Sankalpa and our Pravara they gave. And in the yoga also, Samam Kaya Siro Grivam Tharayan Achalam Stiraha Sampreksha Nasikagram Swam Disheshchan Avalokayan, a very beautiful sloka is there in Bhagavad Gita, which our Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu is teaching, I think. So it does not mean that only keeping our head, neck, and body in a straight line and doing meditation, pranayama, and then sitting in meditation and concentrating on something and all. It also means, it indicates, it expresses, explains that all our three karanas must be brought out in a single line. Trikarana Suddhi, says our Sanatana Dharma. Mano Vak Kaya, our mind, our Vak, the words, the ideas we think in our mind, whatever we think, we speak out. Whatever words we speak out, we put them into practice. So when all our thoughts, our mind, manaka, then our vak, griva, then our kaya, the body, physically, all these three work together, then we can achieve wonders in this life. So this is actually what is conveyed through through the Tripurasura Samhara Leela of Parameswara is also explains the same, that all Trikananas must be clearly made, and they should come into one line. So whatever we do, we must speak. Whatever we speak, we think. So all these three. So sincerely, we all are thinking that our Sanatana Dharma, the essence and teachings of our Sanatana Dharma are to be conveyed to the entire mankind, because especially at this present situation, it is the duty of all of us to make people realize how to lead life happily without any war. Continuously the war is going on and going on. It's not at all stopping, and people, high level people, they are encouraging, giving the providing the weapons. So people must recognize that by fighting for either for getting the land or spreading their religions or whatever may the motive be in their minds, that never brings tranquility, that never brings peace of mind, either to individuals or to the society or even to the nation. So it is only by leading the life in a sanatana dharmika way, which actually our Maharshis, they are Visva Kalyana Kanksha, with the desire of making the entire mankind, the whole universe, all living beings, Pasu, Pakshis, Jantus, the human beings, everybody must live together, giving way to others to live as per their duties. So we must do our duties, we must do Swadhyaya. We have to be, even Upanishad says, Kurvanneveha karmani jijivishet sharadasyatam. When we are living here, when we have come to earth, on this earth, Paramatma made us to live on this earth. Then how to lead the life? Without doing any work, nobody can spend even a second. So whatever works we do, we must do as per our dharma, as per the teachings of Maharshis, because they are the well-wishers of entire mankind and all human beings. So it is very essential to conduct such uh, divine courses, we can say, the courses which we are conducting through our Veda Samskruti Samiti, teaching about the goal of our life and how to achieve them. So for that, first we must have the knowledge, which so many great scholars, they are all well versed in their own fields, and they are imparting the essence of what they have acquired through their lives by studying for years and years. The essence they are giving in few hours. So all the students who have attended this course, they are all very fortunate. I congratulate each and every one of them, and also they are ready to attend the third level, where we can impart them still more deeper. We can take them along with us into the depths of our knowledge given by Paramatma. In fact, directly, Amritasya Putraha, our Veda addressed all of us. We are all immortal, so we must recognize how to be immortal while living on this earth. Paropakarartham idam shariram, we say. So we must do benefit good for others. Then in their well-being, our well-being also is there. So Esha Dharma Sanatanaha, thus our sages with much force, they emphasized and important as very great good suktis. So we must put them into practice in our lives, educate our children, educate our youngsters, and make them the great heroes, great leaders who are aware of the essence of the teachings of our Vedas, Vedangas, Upanishads, and all. And at the same time, they must be great in our having the great, good, correct knowledge in our science, Vaijnanika, Paravijnana. So when they club these two and explain with experiments, with practical, theoretical knowledge, then definitely the entire mankind will one day recognize the greatness of our Sanatana Dharma, our Vaidika Vangmaya, our Rishis, and us, the Indians, the Bharatiyas. So, Jayatu Bharatam, Jayatu Samskrutam. I pray God for the upliftment of our nation, our Sanatana Dharma, our Bharatiyata, and also all of us, all the human beings. Thank you. I express my, I say my thanks for giving me this opportunity to be a part of our course and also to speak a few words today. I thank everyone. Swasti.
ధన్యవాదములండి విశాలాష్ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ యువర్ టాక్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ యువర్ గైడెన్స్. నౌ let us request our course academic director Prabhu Garu to say a few words, please.
नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंशर्षिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. My pranams to Swamini ji and my greetings and best wishes to brotherly Sri Prabhakar Rao Garu, Babu Garu, and sisterly Visalakshi Garu, and dear participants. Today is an extraordinary milestone in the life of our Sanatana Dharma course, VSS, and also your own life that you have been able to complete. And this is like a Snataka. You'll be getting the certificates, like a convocation. So all of you are now capable of spreading the light of Sanatana Dharma into this world. And the world today is plagued, or it is under suffering, in spite of the fun mute question, Swamini ji and others. Why is it that, in spite of all the great advancements in science in America, or in Australia, or in England, or in other countries, Russia, and in spite of all the great knowledge of the professors and wisdom of the world, today the world is in chaos. It's in chaotic condition. 2 major wars, 3 major wars are going on. And nobody knows exactly why they are fighting in the wars and why they are seeing that kind of a conflicting situation, say between Israel and Iran, or between Israel and Hamas, or between Russia and Ukraine. In the case of Israel and Iran, or Israel and Hamas, the root cause is religion, Judaism versus Islam, fundamentally, and of course the land property dispute. In the case of Ukraine and Russia, both are Christians. There is no religious issue. It is a land issue. With all the wisdom of all science and technology, and with all the wisdom of all the academicians in the universities of all these countries, which are advanced countries, why is it that they are not able to overcome these problems? There is no answer for this. In fact, the world is ridden, grief-ridden, shokas, santapta, with 4 major crises. One is, of course, the war. Secondly is the terrorism, which is proxy war, coming out of, again, a religious origin. And even the war between India and Pakistan had its origin in the religious conflict. And the third is the environmental crisis. The environment is getting destroyed continuously. And the fourth is the social and moral crisis. The societies, particularly in America, Swamini ji, you know very well, America is in big crisis situation. The Americans there, they're all mostly drug addicted. The children carry guns in the schools. And there are continuous crime happening in the schools as well, and also in other universities and other locations. And the families are already broken. Even way back in 80s when I was there, for a long time. The families were already broken. Single parent families were there. And the children were abandoned in the young age. They become criminalized. And all the higher education is not by the Americans, but by the foreigners, immigrants, whether it is Chinese or Indians or Iranians and so on. So Americans themselves are at a very low education level. And why is it that the most advanced country in the world, the most affluent, the most richest, is in such a shambles and continuous strife? Because social and moral fabric has been destroyed. So if you ask this question, why all this are happening? All this, in fact, I was asked this question once in Germany. Why these crises are happening? What is the root cause? Single root cause. So I told them adharma is a single root cause. So people have no idea of what is dharma, what is adharma, and they are just doing whatever they like. And science and technology is being developed only to be weaponized, only to be used in destruction and wars. Is that the purpose of knowledge? Our rishis knew this very well. In the end of Mahabharata war, the entire advanced technology was withdrawn. The astras, Brahmastra and other things. And it was withdrawn as a detent so that there will be no destruction. And in the Kali Yuga, it all started from scratch, or the advanced technology was withdrawn. And now again they are coming to that stage. This also reminds us of asuras, like Ravanasura, Hiranyakashipa. They had tremendous power, tremendous knowledge, tremendous capabilities. They were able to control elements of nature completely. Today, the modern science cannot do that. They were able to control the elements of nature, and they were in control of anything and everything. And they declared themselves as something like God. Hiranyakashipu said, there is no God except myself. In the Gita also, Jagadahu Ranishwaram. So this Asuri Pravritti, science and technology being weaponized in the Asuri Pravritti direction. This is a terrible situation. There is no dharma but only adharma. Adharma grows in leaps and bounds. Nobody is interested in dharma. And in India, there are a different set of problems. We all know about it. So all this is coming out of ignorance. So now, from the perspective of Sanatana Dharma, there are two different aspects. Dharma itself has two aspects, Pravritti Lakshana Dharma and Nivritti Lakshana Dharma. So Pravritti Lakshana Dharma is meant for Yato Abhyudaya Nishresa Siddhi Sadharmaha. Abhyudaya. So for progress, material progress, economic progress based out of science and technology, that is Abhyudaya. But Nishresa is missing. Even in India and much more so in America or in other countries, there is no concept of Nishresa. There is no concept of Dharma itself. I've asked a lot of people, do you know what is Dharma? No, we never heard of Dharma. What is Dharma? They are asking me. So, the concept of Abhyudaya and Nishresa is not understood. The balance between Nishresa and Abhyudaya. Without Nishresa, only Abhyudaya is resulting in the present day crisis situations. It will result in war, inability to find oneness, love, and inability to find the commonness of the human existence, inability to find the Vasudhaika Kutumbakam concept. And India is the only voice, Narendra Modi is the only voice talking of Vasudhaika Kutumbakam, globe as a village, as a single family. Nobody talks about it. And everybody wants to kill each other. So Asuri Pravritti is at the peak. So what is our duty? Having been born in this country and having been born in the parampara of our Maharshis, what is our duty? Our duty is to uphold Dharma and enlighten people about Dharma and what is Adharma and what is Dharma, ability to distinguish. In fact, even the Gita, it is also said that the Asuri Pravritti will say that Adharma itself is Dharma. That is how the Abrahamic religions have successfully landed in the crisis situation today. Because the environmental crisis has its roots in the Abrahamic philosophical flaw. that there is a separate God who is in the seventh heavens with a big beard sitting on a chair, and the nature and Prakriti is nothing to do with him. You can destroy it. You can squeeze out. In fact, Bacon gave definition of science as a process of squeezing out the maximum from nature for the enjoyment of man. This is exactly the root cause of environmental crisis. The environment crisis is so severe that people like Elon Musk declared that now the earth is useless, it is gone bad, let us move to Mars. So they are making migration plans to Mars. So this is the kind of totally wrong direction. As Gandhiji said, what is the point in running fast in the wrong direction? So it is very essential to bring Viveka into the head of people, to discriminate what is adharma and what is dharma, to differentiate and not to confuse adharma with dharma and dharma with adharma. And in order to do this, we require both the dharma and moksha, dharma shastras and moksha shastras. The moksha jnana as well, dharma jnana as well. If you don't have the moksha jnana, if you don't have the realization of oneness, then there will be no solution for the conflict. All the root cause of all the negative emotions, the asuri pravritti, ahankara to begin with, which followed by mamakara, then followed by raga, then followed by dvesha. Then, of course, the Arishad Vargas, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. So these are the asuri pravrittis. This is adharma. This is what is running the roost today in the world. So in order to counteract or overcome these adharma lakshanas, you have to replace them with their opposites, which is dharma lakshanas. Dhritik shamadama shauchamasteyo indriya nigra, dhir vidya satyam desakam dharma lakshanam. And also the Yamaniyamas, Satya, Himsa, Brahmacharya, Asteya, Parigraha, Shoj, Santosh, Tapaswadhyaya, Isvara, Pranidhan. And then Daivi Sampat in place of Asuri Sampat. What is Asuri Sampat? We have already seen. Dambho, Darpo, Abhimanascha, Krodha, Parushamevacha, Ajnanamcha, Ahijatasya, Prampadam, Asurim. So Daivi Sampat is the opposite. Abhayam, Sattva, Samshuddhir, Jnana, Yoga, Vyavasthitir, Dhanandamscha, Yajnascha, Svadhyaya, Tapa, Arjavam, Ahimsa, Satyam, Krodha, Tyaga, Kshanti, Rapaishanam, Daya, Bhuteshvaloluptvam, Mardavam, Hrira, Chaparam, Teja, Kshama, Dhriti, Shaucham, Adroho, Nabhimanita. So these 26 of Devi Sampat, 10 of Dharma Lakshanas of Manu or 10 Yamaniyamas are having common factors and some advanced factors. But if the whole narrative of the academia or the enlightened Bhadraloka of the world can be directed towards Dharma comprising of these Daivi Sampat and Yamaniyamas, then there is a hope for transformation from Asuri to Daivi. Otherwise, Asuri Pravritti will go on increasing. And that is the nature of Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, Dharma is at the lowest step. Only 25% will be Dharma maximum. And that also seems to be going down. As Kali Yuga comes to the end, it becomes zero. So it is our duty to uphold Dharma and replace Adharma with Dharma. Adharma ka nash ho, Dharma ka jay ho. And science and technology, which is now modern science and technology, is totally being weaponized. There is a continuous competition on the capability to destroy. Even India has joined that race. Now the latest to yesterday, one weapon has been developed in India which can go and hit a missile after 12,000 kilometers. Even America can be hit. So America is now being under threat from India to let alone China and Russia. So America will start targeting India. There is no end to this nonsense. So this kind of weaponization of science and technology seems to be the primary goal, and which is Asuri Pravritti. Whereas in the ancient times, in the Bhagavad Gita or in the Upanishads or in the Vedas, science was not being weaponized as such. It is being used or understood as background for welfare of the not only humanity, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavan, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavan, not only humans but animals as well as other planets and other lokas. So that wish of Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu is not there in the Western culture or in the Western science and technology or in the Abrahamic religions. So we have to bring that back. So we have a very big duty. So I will conclude by saying what Adi Shankaracharya told. I am now delivering a course of all the Prakarana Grandhas of Adi Shankaracharya. So we all know, Swaminiji knows very well, she is teaching the same courses. The Brahmajnana, Moksha will come only to a person who has got the prerequisites. Chamadamad Shatka Sampatti and Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekam, Ihamutra Phalabhoga Virakti and Mumukshutva. And how these things will come? Nobody has these things. So nobody is fit to receive Mahavakyas, Brahmajnana, Mokshajnana. So Shankaracharya himself gave in the Aparokshanubhuti text that these Shamadamadi, this Sadhana Chatushtayam will come with another set of prerequisites. Swavarnasrama Dharmacharena, Tapasa, Haritoshanat, Prabhavat Pumsam, Vairagyadi Chatushtayam. The Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti will be born, will be generated among humans, among those who practice Dharma. Swavarnasrama Dharma, they discharge all your responsibilities, the Samanya Dharmas and Vishesha Dharmas and Swadharmas. And at the same time perform tapasya of various types. Yoga Abhyasa is tapasya, and fasting, pilgrimage, chanting, all those, everything is tapasya. And third is Haritoshanat, by having bhakti to Hari. By these three factors, the sadhana chatushtaya sampatti will be developed. And if they are developed, then only Brahmajnana, Mokshajnana will be working, will become effective and fruitful in that person. So without that, it's all just a theoretical exercise. So now dharma has been given prime importance, and tapas means yoga is being given prime importance, and bhakti, haritoshana, bhakti is being prime importance, including temple worship and various types of kirtana, bhajana, dhyana, etc. So if these three are emphasized, then we then develop people who have the sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Among them, manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yataprasiddhaye yatatamam siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattva. So our duty is to develop and inculcate these things in the society. What are those things? First is Swavarnasrama Dharma Acharayana, Tapasa, Haritoshana. These three things which will automatically generate Shamadamadi Shatka Sampatti and Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekam and Ihamutra Valabhava Vivekam and Moksha, which is advanced stage. So at least the fundamentals, if we are able to propagate and convince people not only in India but all over the globe, it will be not only desirable, but it's essential now. Otherwise, the world is going from bad to worse day by day. Conflicts are only increasing, they are not decreasing. So now coming to the suggestion of Swaminiji, it's a wonderful suggestion. Basically, I perceive it as a globalization of our Sanatana Dharma course, which we are delivering. Right from the beginning, I have been emphasizing and in contrast from other institutions. We have so many institutions. We have Ramakrishna Math, we have Chinmaya Mission, we have Darsha Vidyapit, we have Arya Samaj, we have so many institutions who are propagating Sanatana Dharma for ages. Even I was brought up in those institutions, including ISKCON and so many other organizations I was associated. But none of them give a scientific orientation because they themselves don't have that orientation. So scientific orientation, even in our academic institutions, great faculty, professors who are teaching Sanskrit, philosophy, they don't give scientific interpretation because they don't have scientific orientation themselves. So our Shastra, the word Shastra itself means science. So the scientific Sanatana Dharma, scientific Hinduism is what we are teaching in our courses. That is why I started this course. And I was guided to meet Prabhakar Rao Garu by one IS officer. So when I talked to him, he jumped at it because he also had similar ideas to launch this course. So scientific Sanatana Dharma is what we are teaching in this course. Otherwise, we'll end up in blind belief systems like Abrahamic religions. We will land nowhere. We'll reach nowhere. The scientific approach is compulsory because our whole Shastra wealth, treasure is based upon the pramana, the proof. That is what his scientific approach is all about. So in the scientific domain, the basic sciences, mathematics, physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, they all have origin in Sanskrit text only. The first botany text was a translation into Latin of a Nighantu of Ayurveda. The leaf structure, etc. This was declared in one of the science congress held in Goa. Then you take any text, you take physics. The physics of Kannada, the Vaiseshika Sutras of Kannada. I wrote a book, The Physics of Vaiseshika, where I showed very clearly that the basic laws of physics, classical physics, Newton's laws, force, gravity, acceleration, etc., are all clearly described in Sanskrit terms in Kannada's Vaiseshika Sutras. In the NCERT textbooks also, they invited me to advise. So they have taken, and also I am being approached by various other universities. They wanted to have textbooks for BSc, MSc also. So that is physics part. Our physics, right from classical physics up to atomic theory and quantum physics to some extent, the consciousness, which is originating in the Kannada's Vaiseshika Sutras, continued till Rutherford's planetary model of the atom. They had protons, neutrons, and electrons in 1956. So how many years? 5,000 years. So beyond that, in India, entire science was suppressed and everything started happening only in England or nearby England due to the British period. And we had ended up importing science into India from England. After that 200 years, India was not allowed to progress in any science. And there's about physics, that's about chemistry, the Rasashastra text, there are hundreds of Rasashastra texts. And Ayurveda, which is based on Vaiseshika atomic theory and molecular biology, is more advanced than allopathy in all aspects. And that was also closed and suppressed by the British for 200 years. So now you see the basic sciences, then the applied sciences, Shilpa Shastra, Vastu, that is architecture and engineering. The temple architectures, like huge temples, nobody can construct even today. With all the advanced machinery, such temples, they're impossible to construct, or even pyramids in the West. So the ancient science was more advanced than modern science in many directions, not in all directions. So this is about the basic sciences, coming to, and also applied sciences, Shilpa Shastra and Ayurveda. And coming to, of course, in mathematics itself, there is a lot of not only Vedic mathematics, which is fast track mathematics, which is already very popular. Swamniji, please note that in London schools, Vedic mathematics is being taught for a long time. And it is not, in addition to the so-called Vedic mathematics, there are other things by Bhaskara, Varamira, who are, like they have given integer equations, they have given number theory, numerical solutions for calculus, the origin, not only the origins, but even today they know no other mathematician has come out with anything better than that in mathematics. That is the strength of Indian mathematics. And coming to others like astronomy, to positional astronomy is what is called Jyotisha. And then going to other subjects, like let me talk about Panini grammar and artificial intelligence. Now, today, Swamniji and Prabhakar Rao and others, you might be knowing that the chat GPT and all these things which have come, they are called large language models. And they are totally built, designed only for English language to start with. Because the position of the word is critical in English language. If you say Rama killed Ravana and if you shift the words, Ravana killed Rama, the meaning will become opposite. It cannot be changed. So the whole LLMs, chat GPT technology is based on the position of the word, predicting the next word. That is the whole technology, which is totally meaningless in Indian context, because in Indian languages, which are based on Sanskrit, the position doesn't matter. Ramaha, Ravanam, Mamara, Ravanam, Mamara, Rama is all same. In Hindi also, in Telugu also, in Gujarati also. Because what is there? Karaka is there. Vibhakti, ko, ke, ki, all these are there. In English, they are not always there. Sometimes they are there, sometimes not there. English is an anomalous language. It has no structure, it has no scientific content. That is why the LLMs which are built are so inefficient that they have to spend billions of dollars in running the data centers, computer centers, generating huge heat, that the environment is getting destroyed by operating these chat GPTs and LLMs. Can you believe this? This is what is happening today. Whereas the technology given in Panini's Ashtaljayi is so superior, but nobody is bothered to study that and apply it in language models. I have done some work in that. I would like to associate with some American interested people to take this forward, how we can have more effective, more efficient language models than the LLMs and chat GPTs of today. This is just an example. Panini's Ashtalja is far more advanced than the stupid models which they have built in the large language models and chat GPT today. So I can go on telling these things like this, many other, and coming to yoga, without yoga, there is no experience, and there, without experience, everything remains a theory. I just came back from Manikya Prabhu Maharaj. My name comes from him. He's a great yogi. He went underground while being alive. So, samadhi and self-realization, they are not theoretical concepts written in Upanishads and books. They are experienced by the yogis. Yogi bhit dhyanagamyam. So that is why yoga becomes crucial, and nobody is questioning. Yoga is now very popular throughout the globe. And I am heading the Vishwa Yoga Vidyapit. We have taught yoga to lakhs of people. We have produced more than 10,000 teachers. So I would love to associate myself with the proposed American outreach of the scientific Sanatana Dharma programs in all these different subjects. The basic sciences, the applied sciences, particularly Ayurveda, Shilpashas, and then coming to computer science, artificial intelligence, Pandit grammar, and also going back to yoga and to moksha, Vedanta. Thank you.
ధన్యవాదములండి. Thank you so much for very enlightening advice. Thank you so much. Now, we have overrun our schedule, but nevertheless, we will extend this by another 20 minutes with the permission of all of you.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Let us hear.
Yeah, let us have interaction with our students and those people who want to say anything about the course or anything in general, whatever. Please raise your hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall I start, Babur?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. We had a very wonderful session from morning. Listened to so many of the great scholars, Swamiji, and the great thoughts that they have shared with us to take it forward, VSS and our course. To just give one small observation, this particular advanced course, though the subject names are the same as the first level course and the technical names of each lecture, and also the faculty were the same, but the delivery in each and every lecture was advanced and well appreciated by the students, and also being a participant, I also seen that there's a much higher level of knowledge that has been acquired by the students, and thank you all the faculty for that. With this, I just conclude, and then now I start. Ketaraj Garu, you can talk now.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. गुरुभ्यो नमः. Respected elders and my colleagues, students. In fact, we have been taught Pravara in our course, but because of the time constraints, I am not trying to introduce myself with Pravara, but otherwise, I am Dr. K. Kameshwara, particularly madam. For the last 10 years, I have been in USA. I have a green card. I have been a student of this Sanatana Dharma and pursued 3 levels, 3 courses so far. And everything was very interesting and enlightening. In fact, I've been very much charged with the content of this Sanatana Dharma course. And I have only one objective in my life. I'm 70 years old today. But then until I breathe last, I have only one objective in my life. That is to protect, promote, and preserve Sanatana Dharma. And with that objective, I started this course. And simultaneously, I am trying to understand and internalize and practice so that this information, this knowledge can be percolated down the lines. And with that objective, we have started a Sanatana Dharma Jnana Yajna for a period of 3 years. And that's about producing books based on the revised education policy of Government of India of 2020, what you were dwelling September. Okay, about that, I'm not trying to say anything now, madam, but I am devoting my life for the promotion of this particular Mahayajna. And if I can have a small role, at least a very small role, what I can do, I will certainly do. That's my request. Right now, I'm in Sunnyvale, and I'll continue to be here because I have green card. Then coming to the course content, I have been myself a student. I always feel that I should be a Nitya Vidyarthi. I've been studying and teaching simultaneously. Earlier, I worked in State Bank of India. I was a faculty teaching technology for about 5 years. And it has been my passion also. Coming to this particular course content, I'm really enlightened because right from my childhood, being in a community which upholds all Sanatana Dharma, I have been participating in several of the activities and these karmas. But then most of it we were doing without knowing why we are doing. But here, after coming to this Sanatana Dharma course, we have learned as to what is the basis for our actions and why we should do it, why we should not forget it, why we should continue. So these are wonderful things which we learned, and this is just a beginning. I have a long way to go. I am always thankful to our faculty. Of course, I was also a faculty in the past, but I see how much value our faculty has given to us in the form of delivery and knowledge. And if there is a possibility, I'd like to continue with further courses also. So at this stage, I think I should stop because several others are required to speak. My sincere thanks to all the faculty and the administration for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ketraj garu. Thank you very much. And now Ravindra Pantra garu, you can unmute and talk.
ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. My heartfelt Padabodhanam to Swamiji Sadvinanda Swamiji, Brahmasri Akela Hari Prasad Garu, Brahmasri Dr. C.S. Prasad Garu, C.S.R. Prabhu Garu, Vedamurtrana Kunkuma Saubhagyavati Dr. Visalashi Garu, and Akela Lieutenant Colonel Babu Garu, Salla Chitti Babu Garki, Andariki Hudaypurvaka Namaskaralu. And coming to this valedictory program, I'd like to say, with my little knowledge and this Dharma and karma are both are correlated. If our karmas, our actions are good, we are following the Dharma. In every movement of our life, in every step of our life, it is towards the welfare of the society, towards the welfare of the common man, towards the welfare of the humankind. It is will be treated as following Dharma. Like our Pancha Jnanendriyas, if you see good and if we talk about good, we do good and everything is good, then only the Dharma will live for long. At the same time, if any human being is having different gunas, like Sattva guna, Tamo guna, Rajo guna, if they take, as long as they follow with Tattva guna and Samo guna, their life will be in good way. Likewise, if we follow the ancient people's guidelines, Dharma and Karma, our ancient people, what they told about good things, if you do in a good way, in a kriya, that your works in our daily day-to-day life, our Sanatana Dharma will be restored for future. This thing I would like to say, sir. If my words are exceeding my limits, kindly excuse me, or if they may be corrected if they want.
Thank you very much, Pantul garu.
Yes, sir.
Now, K.K. Shimla garu, you can unmute and talk.
Most respected Sadvidyanand Swamini ji, Guruji Prabhakar Rao garu, Dr. CSR Prabhu garu, Madam Visalakshi ji, Colonel Babu garu, CC Babu garu, and Madam Lalita ji. On behalf of the entire course, all the participants, I would like to express our gratitude to Veda Samskruti Samiti for organizing this very knowledgeable, very important course on Sanatan Dharma. It was a very enjoyable experience for the last 4 months. My fellow participants have already talked about the utility and the importance of knowing more and more about Sanatan Dharma. Swamini ji, I am a retired government servant and was working as an Indian Police Service official for 36.5 years. But I didn't have an opportunity to learn or didn't have the time to learn about Sanatan Dharma. By joining this course, I got this opportunity, and I'm really fortunate to get this opportunity. The knowledge of scriptures, Vedanta philosophy, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Dharma Shastras is excellent. It has been, we have touched upon it, and now it is up to us through Swadhyay to learn more about it and to march ahead on the path of liberation, moksha. The spread of Sanatan Dharma is our duty as ambassadors of Sanatan Dharma after completion of these courses. At least I will try my level best and try to spread it in my own circle as far as I can. A very small suggestion for spreading it abroad. You see, we have our embassies in all the major countries of the world. As I understand, the Indian Foreign Service officials, the senior people, most of them do not have much knowledge about Sanatan Dharma and the Sanskrit language and our civilization. The present government happens to be very positive towards the spread of Sanatan Dharma globally, and our Prime Minister is the biggest brand ambassador of Sanatan Dharma. My request is that we should somehow ensure that the Indians Foreign Service people are taught the basics of Sanatan Dharma and if possible Sanskrit language, so that they themselves become an ambassador of our culture and civilization abroad. Unfortunately, today we find that they are Western educated. They may have studied abroad also. Most of them are convent educated with English medium as their medium of education. They are either indifferent to Sanatan Dharma and sometimes inimical to the ideas and the glory of Sanatan Dharma. Somehow we have to change it. As they are our representatives abroad, it will be a good thing to ensure through the foreign service and our embassies the spread of Sanatan Dharma. The present government and incidentally the present Minister of External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankar, they are receptive in this respect. So I will not take more time because I know we have already exceeded the time limit. And with these words, I once again thank the organizers, the VSS, for conducting this wonderful course. And I would like to be associated with all future courses, even level 1, level 2, level 3, whatever, because this has given me discipline. And I would like to continue with this. And with these words, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Yes,
Sharmaji.
Sharmaji.
Please introduce those, if you have got with your contacts in those embassies, please introduce our association to them, our courses, so that if some people join us, then definitely we can influence them and see that they get more and more interested in this course. Please
Certainly, I will do
please
that, sir.
introduce them to our course, please,
Sir.
your connections. To our courses and Sanskritam courses also.
Okay. Thank you, Sharmaji, for the nice feedback and also your willingness to spread the word of Sanatan Dharma in your own local, in your own circles. And definitely it will be a good thing that in the department that you are concerned, that the police and that is a very big area wherein you can implement the Dharma and Sanatan Dharma. Thank you very much. And Lalita garu, please, if you can open your video. Yeah, thank you.
Sadhguru pranams to all the Sadhgurus and our Swaminiji and our Gurujis who all are present here. All are Gurus to us. So on this occasion of valedictory function, today we offer our pranams on behalf of Veda Samskruti Samiti and our pranams to Akella Hemakant Prabhakar Rao Garu Mahodaya, who is our patron and also the founder of this organization, which is, and Akella Hemakant, our Akella Colonel Babu Garu is also a spearhead founder. With their initiatives, we all have come across such valuable courses, which has transformed our life, we can say, by meeting dignitaries like Prabhu Sir and Vishalaksha Magaru, who is Matrushri. They all have really put things in a, we can say, to in the way we can all go with it. They have just made the changes that will suit us. Because present day there is a lot of gap between what is our what we have studied and what is happening in Sanatan Dharma. That how we are able to apply to our daily life also has been really, in the second level we have been given more focused on the application models also, and the upcoming levels also will speak more about it. For all these initiatives, it is but for the wisdom of our noble Prabhu Sir and Vishalaksha Magaru, who have really worked day in and day out with many faculties. And of course, all our volunteers and who are there with this, Colonel Babu Garu's day in effort and for everything, whatever he keeps doing, this all has added so much of glory and also so much of warmth in the course itself, where each one feels, yes, we are missing out something. Just like Sharmaji was telling, it has brought in a lot of discipline into all our lives. So we are very, very fortunate to be part of these courses for the past 5 years. We have been part of this. It has become our daily schedule. If anybody asks us this timing, we'll say, no, we have other schedules. It has become such a timetable for all of us. And of course, CC Babu Garu also is doing a tremendous job for running the entire organizing the things in a very disciplined way. and all the faculties. We thank all the faculties and of course our Akal Hemakant Prabhakar Mahodaya, who is my Guruji, I can say, my Charan Sparsh to him, and also Swaminiji and Prabhu sir, Visalakshamma Garu. I prostrate at their feet, and also all the dignitaries present here, all the students who have really done remarkably well. I am always at the back door, but I keep tracking everybody. I keep monitoring with the attendance. So this also, I feel it's an opportunity given by God to me to work and serve something for Sanatana Dharma. So again and again, I thank one and all for this wonderful platform created by Veda Samskruti Samiti, and also all our who all are present here, all the dignitaries and philosophers. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Jai Jagannath. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Alta Garu. Yes, you are the backbone, seeing the attendance, and everyone is afraid of the attendance. So thank you very much for being there all through the courses. Thank you very much. That's the end of feedback. Babu Garu.
Okay, thank you, Challa Chittibabu Garu. Thank you so much for taking the feedback. This feedback is very useful to all of us to take us forward. Also, the suggestions given by Sharma ji about foreign service for spreading it abroad, but domestically within the country, probably he can help us by spreading it through departments like police and the administration. We need his help, his patronage and participation in all these activities. Thank you, Sharma ji and others who have given the feedback. And now, one more person wants to speak. Let us also
Yeah,
hear him.
Purushottam Garu. Yeah. Just we'll take him and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Purushottam Garu.
Gurubhyo Namah.
Video in case you can do it. Yeah.
Hari Om.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, theoretically it's okay, sir, but practically it is very difficult to practice.
Can you please open your video?
Can you open your video? Yeah.
Sir. Sir, theoretically it's everything is okay, but practically very difficult to practice all the rituals, everything. But what is theoretically totally dead opposite to practical, sir.
Okay.
Not exactly. You have to understand correctly. You cannot practice each and everything, but a few things you can practice, like Sanja Vandanam or Puja. 1 or 2 items you can practice. Yoga you can practice. You cannot practice everything in theory. Theory is very vast. You are correct. There's 100 things told in theory, but in practice, at least you can do a few things, right?
Not only few this, whatever telling, నేను నాకు చెప్పడం అంటే సృష్టిలోని చాలా లోపభృష్టంగా ఉంది అనిపిస్తుంది సార్. అలా అనిపిస్తుంది. ఏది చేసిన థియరీకి బయట చూడడానికి చూస్తే చాలా డిఫరెన్స్ అనిపిస్తుంది.
మీరు బయట సంగతి వదిలిపెట్టండి, మీ సంగతి మీరు ఆలోచించండి. మీరేం చేయగలరు
సార్? మనం ఉండే
ఏం చేయగలరు, మీరు ఎంతవరకు ఏం చేయగలరు అది చేయండి అంతే. చింత కొద్దిగైనా పర్వాలేదు. అది భగవద్గీతలోనే చెప్పారు, స్వల్పమప్యస్య ధర్మస్య. చిన్నగా మొదలెట్టినా కూడా దానివల్ల రిజల్ట్స్ వస్తాయి. అర్థమైందా? మీరు మీ మటుకు మీరు చేయండి, బయట ప్రపంచం గురించి మీరు ఆలోచించద్దు. మీ మటుకు మీరు మార్పు తెచ్చుకోండి.
Okay, Purushottam Garu, thank you for the feedback. As advised by Prabhuji, please start practicing. You will realize the value of it. Now let us go towards concluding ceremony. Let us do Pradhana. Venkat Narayan Garu, please. Swasti Mantra.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तान् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षपर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्रा पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
ధన్యవాదములండి వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. నో లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ నేషనల్ యాంథమ్. చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद
जय हिंद
जय हिंद.
जय हिंद जय श्री राम जय श्री राम
No, can we continue some informal discussion?
yeah
Some
please just before
ధన్యవాదములండి. Shall we close the recording or you want recording to be on?
let
No,
the
close the
recording be
record.
on.
Close the record.
No, there's one person I would like to just mention.
Okay.
Korvidi Leela Garu, if you can talk, because she's a silent lady,
Okay.
but she converses everything. She puts a chat message, even a personal message in Sanskrit only.
Oh, wonderful.
And, if
Okay, sure.
Leela Garu, if you can unmute and talk, we'd
वदतु
be
महोदये
happy.
लीलाजी वदतु
Yeah, you can talk now.
नमो नमः नमः
नमो नमः
नमो नमः गुरुजी प्रतिदिनम् अहम् अत्यन्तं मोदम् अनुभवामि किमर्थं यूट्यूब् माध्यमे मम क्लासेस् अहम् अटेंड సో రెగ్యులర్లీ అటెండ్ కావడానికి నాకు కొంచెం ప్రాబ్లం అయ్యింది అందుకని యూట్యూబ్ క్లాసెస్ కూడా నాకు చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉన్నాయి సార్ సో
Very good.
అహం little bit backward in the Vedic mathematics. So
That's
that
all
is
right.
only
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's all.
that is only the problem, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Okay.
Leela Garu, for talking.
Dhanyasmi, Mahodaya. Dhanyasmi.
So,
No.